Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Deus Ex Mankind Divided, and it's a new world. It's a new world. I'm finally recording on my new computer for the first time and it's going pretty well so far. I relentlessly pushed up all the graphics options to the highest possible setting, and I'm still easily maxing out my 60 frames per second, and that's where I kept it because I don't record higher than that anyway. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with the result. I mean, it doesn't look dramatically different because I was already playing on fairly high settings before on my old computer. My old computer actually wasn't that old and it had a decent graphics card, so the game wasn't running poorly. I was getting decent frames per second, but the noise my computer was making when I was playing this game was just unholy. You can actually hear it in the background of the previous episodes, a faint white noise in the background. That's my computer, and I don't know why it did that, because it never did it for any other game, not even like Mass Effect Andromeda, which is the most recent game that I've played. And I also noticed that the temperature of my graphics card was really high when playing this game. So yeah, I don't know what it is about this game in particular that brought my graphics card to the brink of self-immolation. But it's definitely working a lot better now. As a matter of fact, my new computer is so quiet, it's almost disconcerting. You know, it's always like, "Are you still alive?" Because I can barely hear the computer at all. Anyway, now that I finally have my new computer ready, I guess we can continue. The new computer was also the reason why there was no episode on Tuesday, because I had to set everything up, install the new programs, and that took a while. But now we are back in the game and we have more stuff to look at. So yeah, let's do that. Juggernaut Collective, Interpol case file. The Juggernaut Collective originated in the early 2020s when a hacker named Eli posted a badly written call to arms type a message on the darknet. Filled with misspellings and grammatical errors, it invited those disillusioned with the stranglehold 1%ers have on our world to join him in attacking, exposing and spoiling their plots. The group first made headlines in 2025 by hijacking atmospheric processes used by a popular weather artist in Paris and sending hurricane-force winds to decimate a Page Industries-sponsored event. Around the same time, Eli was replaced online by a new nom de plume, Janus. Efforts to ascertain the real-world identity of either hacker have thus far proven unsuccessful. Under Janus's leadership, the collective have become increasingly effective at bankrupting Fortune 500 companies, exposing governmental misdeeds, and in general making life difficult for the extremely wealthy. Particularly worrisome to counterterrorism agencies around the world is growing evidence that the collective have been recruiting a number of experienced agents, often with black ops expertise, to assist them. You mean like Adam Jensen, by any chance? Because I got the impression that he is working for them now, or at least in contact with them. Okay, interesting. Oh, by the way, I have been looking at some stuff and I found out, well, some good news and some bad news. First of all, the good news. I was actually able to save the guy from the previous episode, Singh. I wasn't sure about that, but I got an achievement for saving him, so apparently I was successful. I guess just disabling the helicopter is actually enough to save him, so I managed to do that. Now the bad news is all of my augmentations are fried. As you can see, none of them are working correctly, so I need to get that fixed. However, I wouldn't be entirely surprised if I don't get back all of my augmentations. I mean, as you have seen, at the beginning of the game, I had almost like a full set of augmentations. There were like 2 or 3 that were missing. So it would be weird to start the game fully leveled up, right? So I guess this is kinda like it is in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, where I lost all of my great equipment in the first episode. So I may have to start rebuilding all of my augmentations from scratch. But anyway, let's look around this apartment a bit more. We have a very huge see-through television that I can turn on.
Of augmented status have been imprisoned by the Chinese government.
And I have a remote control.
Vigilante hackers tied to the
Call Seraph. Right, we got a message from him, so we can contact him. Sure, let's do that.
Adam! Thanks for calling me back, son.
Seraph.
I heard about the bombing in Prague. It's all over the news. Did anyone you know get hurt?
You know me. I tend to keep to myself. I'm surprised you even know I'm here.
Interpol called me when you applied for the job, part of their extensive background checks. I gave you a glowing recommendation.
Thanks. What do you want?
What do I want? Jeez, Adam! I know I did some questionable things in the past, but a lot's happened in the last 2 years. To both of us.
Well, that's true. But, you know, Jensen, you could have put on a shirt before making a video call, but whatever. Anyway, what can we do here? Concede, that's true. For what it's worth, I'm glad you made it out of Panchaea. You've obviously landed on your feet, though, unlike a lot of other people. Yeah, I would like to know about this. So, how did you make it out of Panchaea?
That's true. For what it's worth, I'm glad you made it out of Panchaea.
Thank you. It wasn't easy, as I'm sure you know. I was at death's door by the time the rescue crews pulled me out of the wreckage, and while the doctors were stitching me back together, my company fell apart. Wasn't anything I could do to stop it, not from a hospital bed.
I heard Tai Young Medical bought everything up.
They're the only biotech corporation that could, after the incident. Our patents, our tech, everything. Oh well, sometimes one dream has to die so another can rise from its ashes.
Okay, so he has gone bankrupt, but interestingly enough he said they had to pull him from the wreckage. Now the last time we saw him in that game, he was still doing fine, so this would indicate that Jensen did pick the destroy ending of the previous game, right? But I feel it's a bit of a cheap cop-out, you know. In the last game they say, oh yeah, you can destroy the station and everyone on board will die. And then in the next game, nah, just kidding. Your character is still alive and his boss is still alive. And at this point I wouldn't be surprised to run into Taggart as well. So basically anyone who is kinda important survived the destruction by coincidence. But okay. Apparently he survived whether or not we destroyed the station. Doesn't matter. Megan, Frank Pritchard. I hope I can ask both of it. So let's ask about Megan first.
You heard anything from Megan?
After all we went through, I thought she'd stand by me. Still, you know, she always wanted to be at the cutting edge. She didn't see a future for herself in Detroit, so she went to VersaLife.
She moved to Hong Kong?
San Francisco. They've got an offshore research facility there named Rokaseca Beach. I'm sure you've seen it in the news.
California, huh? I wonder if she's told her mother.
You want my advice, son? Write her out of your life, because I'm damn sure she's written us out of hers.
Okay, so apparently that relationship didn't end so well. Okay, then tell me about Frank Pritchard.
You talked to Pritchard lately?
Frank? Of all of us, I think he's the one who's changed the least.
He'd probably tell you there wasn't anything about him that needed changing.
I'm sure he would. But when the world transforms itself the way ours has, people need to adapt or get left behind. Frank's freelance now, but he's still in computer security, still in Detroit. I don't know if he'll ever leave.
Well, maybe one of his TV show pitches will finally get accepted and become successful. But apparently he's still doing the same stuff as before. Your message said you were going to London. Casual trip, or is this tied to the new dream? What the hell is that?
Your message said you were going to London. Casual trip? Or is this tied to the new dream?
I'm meeting with the Santo Group, Nathaniel Brown and his investors.
Santo? They built the Udalek complex, the Og Ghetto, here in Prague. Why are you meeting with them?
Brown's got big plans. He wants to focus on real solutions, ideas that look to the future. You've heard of the Safe Harbor Initiative?
I've heard of Rabia, the walled city he and his company are building in the desert for Ogs.
Rabia's just a part of it. We're talking about self-sustaining, energy-efficient arcologies that can be replicated anywhere on Earth. Cities built by the augmented, for the augmented.
Where the dream of self-controlled human evolution lives on.
It may not seem like it right now, son, but one day, people will move on from the incident. And when that happens, we'll be ready for it. I'm glad we caught up, Adam. I've always tried to look out for you, you know. That bombing yesterday.
You didn't call to talk about the bombing. Just ask.
It's nothing, really. I just need a signature so I can finish filing the bankruptcy paperwork.
You need my signature?
Yeah, apparently there was some kind of bureaucratic mix-up caused by you being declared legally dead for a year. The apartment in Detroit was leased in your name even though we paid for it.
Fine. Send me the paperwork.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it, really.
Goodbye, Seraph.
Alright, well, he's apparently still the same old optimist and visionary. I'm not sure if that is admirable or naive at this point, but he certainly hasn't changed much. I think I could use another option here. Watch TV. Well, let's see what's
Yes, you said that.
on the
That was
TV.
6 months ago. Earlier today, the Ruzicka train station fell victim
Well,
to a
of
bombing.
course, it's
The third
Pike's
to hit Prague
TV
in
news.
recent months. Is this really the face of a pacifist? Join the discussion online and let us know what you think.
This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. And now for a close look at events making headlines around the world. The impact of the Og incident is still being felt. 2 years
This
after
seems
the
to be...
fact. The fear, the hate.
Oh, I see. I can just quit whenever I want. I mean, it might be interesting to watch that all, but I'm not sure how long it's going to take. But apparently Picus TV is not only like the only news channel in this world. It's pretty much all that's ever on TV when you look at it. So yeah, let's check out this apartment. We have a nice kitchen over here. Changuch Pale Ale. Take it. And wine. Yeah, I never really used the beverages in the last game. But the biocell may come in handy. Biocells. You can replenish energy instantly by using a biocell. To use biocells, open the quick inventory by pressing V and then pressing... I don't even know what kind of key that is supposed to be. But I'll figure it out. Each biocell is single use and disappears after activation. Biocells can also be used to power some electrical equipment. Alright. I mean, in the last game we had these energy bars, but apparently now we use biocells for the same purpose. Is there anything inside? I think there's some stuff inside the microwave. I'm not sure what I'm microwaving here, so maybe I shouldn't do it. Oh, absinthe. You have some interesting stuff in your kitchen. And a computer. Question for you. I don't see the initial mail for that, but apparently it's from Christian Jarreau to Adam Jensen. Hey Jensen, sorry not to get... Hey Jensen, sorry not to get back to you before this. Been buried in a sea of paperwork, and frankly I'm surprised you're asking. Only met Miller once via the NSN. Seemed more than competent. He was with a tactical assault group in Australia before the incident. Hell of a marksman, so they say. Don't know how he ended up overseeing the Central European office. But then I don't understand how you ended up there either. After Detroit I figured your SWAT experience and my recommendation would get you in the door, but I thought headquarters would keep you in the States. Sure could use your insider's knowledge of org developers to get a handle on the black market suppliers we've been chasing down. Hate to say it, but they're giving us hell. Ah well, adapt and react, right? Anyway, not much more I can tell you about Miller. If you do put in for a transfer, let me know first. Maybe I can pull strings. Christian Jarreau, Director, TF-29 North American Division. Yeah, I think Miller was the guy from the initial cutscene who was like the leader of that group. Specs from Errolson Hugh acronym to Adam Jensen. Adam, thank you for your detailed specifications for the trench coat. As discussed, it will be completed within 10 business days and shipped express. Sincerely, Errolson. Apparently, the guy is from Germany and he's making specific trench coats for Adam. Interesting. UK from Peter Chang to Adam Jensen. Director Miller said you'll probably come in after a good night's sleep, despite what just happened to you. I have no idea why you would do that. If it was me, TF-29 is the last place I would want to go right now. Don't let the bunker atmosphere fool you. This place is a target. We are all targets. I'm not just being paranoid here, okay? You'll understand when we talk in person. P.S. Related to the above thing we need to talk about. I changed your office password. It's now the name of the band on the shirt Aria wore that time I saw her. The one I told you about. I swear I'm not trying to be cute or cryptic. I'm trying to be safe. Chang. PSS. Try running through your home smart system interface again and let me know if you're still getting that armory glitch. Latest firmware should have taken care of it. Last thing I'd want to do in your shoes is leave my apartment without bullets. Okay. I'm not familiar with any of these people. Oh, what is that? I can talk to my smart home. Hello, homeowner. From the menu, please select the type of setting you wish to change. Yeah. Open
as you wish.
The wall panel, please. Disconnect, exit. Ah, there we go. That's my hidden stash, huh? Let's have a look at it. Well, ammo. All of it lethal. And we have some non-lethal ammo here as well. I'll take that too. And this one is empty. Okay. But I'll take the other stuff. And we have more stuff over here. Huh. Ooh, what is that? Picture frame open. Another safe. But it's not even locked. Anyway, tell me about multi-tools. Multi-tools can hack devices of any security rating. Aim at a hackable device and hold left mouse button until completion. Multi-tools are discarded after use. Okay, so this is for the purpose of hacking. I can throw potted plant around, apparently. Anyway, apparently there's a bunch of hidden stuff in this apartment, so maybe I should be extra careful when looking at everything. All these hidden stashes. Maybe there's more of it.
Miller, it's Jensen.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent. You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my Augs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
Okay, so apparently...
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now!
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the Valley gangster-looking guys. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
Okay, so apparently putting on the trench coat triggers the next cutscene or dialogue scene. But I feel I have looked at everything in here, so I may as well leave now. So let's do that. Can I lock the door? No, I can't. Anyway, I got a few new quests, I believe. Yes, 2 of them. Checking out TF-29. Travel to Chista... I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that. I was caught off guard by yesterday's attack, and I suspect I'm not the only task force agent who was blindsided by it. I need to report to our offices in the Chista district and find out why. And getting in top shape again. Find Collar inside the bookstore. Seems Collar has run afoul of a local criminal gang. If I want him to fix me up, I'll have to get past the Diwali thugs who are tearing up the time machine and make sure he's okay. Okay, so this guy can fix my augmentation, so I feel I should be doing this first and make sure that I'm in working condition again, right? So let's keep this one marked, and this we will do later. And do I have a map? Yes, I do. So this is our apartment. We have 4 levels, and I need to go to the lowest level. And apparently these are poor apartments. Well, for a poor apartment, his apartment is not that bad. I mean, it's not like massively huge, but he's only one person, and I'm sure he's not at home very often, so I think it's not a bad city apartment for a single person. I mean, the surroundings could be better. It's probably a bad neighborhood. But I'm surprised that a place like this has not been gentrified already. You know, a nice looking old-fashioned city house in a major city. That would not be that cheap today, I think. But a lot of things can change in a few decades, right? Anyway, let's look around a bit, talk to a few people.
Nerozumím anglicky.
Okay, fair enough. And yeah, there's some stuff I can hack. I will have a look at that stuff later. For now, let's focus on our main mission, get our augmentations working again.
Didn't he just lose his daughter not so long ago?
Yes, Christelle. A nice girl. She used to babysit my kids.
Now this. You know, they are saying he was part of that attack. A member of ARC.
Bullshit. He is just a poor Aug with the wrong enhancements and the wrong connections. He outgrew his usefulness. Or they needed the apartment. Maybe for another wrench.
If that's true, they could do the same to anyone. To anyone who knows him. How long until they evict us too?
Okay, what's going on here?
Terrible, is it not? Seems anyone can be guilty by association.
No chance you'll be evicted anytime soon, right? Traitor.
What have I done? Why are you mad at me? Eviction notice. And I can't read the rest of it. Anyway, let's look around this apartment.
This is Eliza
Please,
Cassan.
leave me alone.
Live.
Okay, so you're the guy getting evicted? Well, in that case I'm just going to have a look at your apartment. What the hell is that? Loyal, methodical, know-how, out of the box,
In yet another augmented
diverse,
terror
synergy, vibrant, bold, efficient. What's going on here?
Plane's flight 451 were killed.
This is rather weird.
Augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit. Convert
Oh, security rating 4.
details recovered
Olivier
from the black box
Berthold.
suggest that the man may have been
Berthelot.
since the Ogg incident. That
Yeah,
horrible day 2
can't
years ago
hack that at the
augmented
moment, I'm
people all
sure.
over the world, led
And
to a psychotic killing spree.
what is the
Causing
stuff
the
over
greatest
here?
loss of life
Oh,
in
crafting
history.
parts.
I
I'll
cannot
take
speak
them.
for you folks.
I mean, he's getting evicted anyway. I just help him to clean out his apartment, right?
This is Eliza
Um,
Cassan.
Yeah, I'm totally going to help him clean out his apartment by taking everything that has a certain value.
Around the clock,
Can probably
around the
leave
world.
through the window, but
Always watching.
don't really want to.
You are always watching.
Yep, I'll take your money as well, I guess.
I know I am not the only one wondering
Ah,
what augmented
terrible
technology
person.
hopes to achieve, following news of yesterday's devastating attack in Prague.
He has a
So
cat
let's
calendar.
hear from Dr. Talis Raymond, Holmes,
He actually has a cat calendar on the wall.
Please, leave me alone.
Okay, I'm on my way.
But it
Sorry
wasn't
for the intrusion. Alright, so that guy's getting evicted for some reason.
O, to je mi pěkný.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't understand you. Okay, nothing over here. Let's quick save and move on. A random vent? I'll check that out later. Let's stick to the main mission for now.
He'll set you up.
Set me up with what?
You want to do business? The man is over there.
Okay, I guess I'll talk to the man. Ooh.
Hey, I stole that first.
Oh, did that guy just notice that I picked up his stuff? That's new. So,
You're too bold, or you're... Back
yeah,
off.
I think they actually notice the fact that I'm stealing stuff. So maybe I should stop stealing stuff when there's like people like that around, huh? Oh wow,
You can take it from here. My job's done.
they're actually going to kill you if you steal stuff. That's good to know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I am not going to steal stuff from bad people anymore. Or only in small amounts. Well, I guess that's the only way you learn it, right? Okay.
Dars is the man. He'll set you up.
Anyway, let's try this again, but maybe
Biocells,
this time
painkillers,
without
right
stealing
over
stuff.
there.
Oh well, I guess I can take maybe one of these credit chips. Let's push my luck and let's take
Hey, I stole that
one
first.
of them. Yeah, one seems to be fine, but after I took the second one, they got angry. So let's not do that again. Anyway, let's talk to this guy.
You want Praxis, eh? Biocell, hypostim, painkillers.
I might be interested.
I sell these things.
Yeah, I got that.
Buy something.
Okay, I'm going to use the money I just stole from you to buy some stuff. And as a matter of fact, I may want to sell you some stuff too. Because I have a bunch of ammo that I don't need. So I'm going to sell you all of that. I mean, I may want to keep at least one lethal weapon just in case. In the previous game I had a pistol that I upgraded like to the maximum, but I never used it even once. But who knows, maybe I'm going to need it at some point, so I'm going to keep the pistol and the pistol ammo, but I will sell the machine pistol and all the ammo for stuff that I don't need. I will keep the tranquilizer rifle ammo in case I get a rifle at some point. And I will keep the stun gun ammo, obviously. Revolver ammo can go. And I may want to sell a few of these beverages. They just clutter up my inventory, so let's get rid of a few of them. Alright, that's much better. So now let's have a look at the stuff you're selling. I have, well, a few credits. But I don't really need any of this stuff. The biocells might be useful, so I'm going to get both of them. He also has Praxis kits, but they are far too expensive. Crafting parts. That's all lethal ammo. Oh, he has stun gun ammo as well. Oh, should I take this? It's going to use up more than half of my credits. Ah, whatever. I'll get more money later. I'll take it. Okay, thank you for your business.
You want anything else?
No, I think I'm fine.
I'm good for now.
That's it. Big spender.
Well, I spent most of the money that I have. And I'm still very upset that I can't steal your money. Maybe if I come back later they will have forgotten about me stealing the money and I can pick up the other stuff. Maybe.
Daz is the man. He'll set you up.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't even bother getting into these places. Okay, well, this is just a bathroom. Nothing of interest here. I see a lot of vents, but can't really use any of them.
Biocells, painkillers, right.
I'm out of here. Please don't shoot me again.
Have you heard of this Church of the Machine God? It seems perfect for us.
No, I have not heard of it.
I used to watch all the gangster movies. I thought it was so cool. Then the first time I got held up, I actually pissed myself.
Yeah, someone is talking somewhere in the background, but I'm not seeing who it is. A female voice.
I can't take the attacks. It is too much. Oh, Jesus.
Sorry.
We have the answers.
Oh.
Overcome the flaws of the flesh and ascend,
female
Seeker.
Talking. A cultist.
I have searched for salvation, and I have found the answer. Wisdom lies in the machine god, friends.
Oh.
Join us.
The machine god. Okay. Tell me about it.
The Church of the Machine God does not claim to have all the answers, brothers and sisters. Only all the answers you need.
Okay.
Seek and you will find, my friends. You will find meaning in the arms of the machine.
I cannot help.
You will find belonging in the oneness of singularity.
Well, this is weird.
This world is not yours to carry. No one can redeem you but
It
yourself.
is the beginning of a new age.
Seeker, are you prepared for the ascent?
I think you've got the wrong guy.
No, I can see your purity. You are close, so close, and the Singularity Church of the Machine God can help take you the rest of the way. You know of it?
I don't think your church can help me get where I'm going.
Each of us lives with needs and desires, begging and howling for attention, for fulfillment. We barely have time to ponder what, if anything, lies beyond this wretched world.
And you have some idea of what that might be?
I am but a servant, tasked with spreading the word and offering hope to those who have none. But I have the teachings of the Church to guide me. What would you like to know?
Well, okay, I'll humor you. Tell me about this church of yours.
This Singularity Church of the Machine God. For augmented only?
The word of the Mother. Only the gifted will ascend. She has cast out the flesh-flawed in preparation.
So you're here on a recruitment drive, to fill up the numbers.
And more. The Builder lives in this place, the dreamer of our ascension, now cast out at the will of the Mother.
Let me guess, he's one of the flesh-flawed.
No, he simply had a crisis of faith. But I am not so blinded by my faith as others are. He was a friend once, a mentor, a leader in our church. Some of us remember. Do you have more questions?
Yes, I have a lot of questions. Tell me more about Ascension. How does this work?
Tell me more about this Ascension.
Our minds will depart their corporeal shells and merge with the divine consciousness of the Machine God. This is the Ascension.
Sounds like you're talking about uploading a copy of your brains to a computer. I didn't think that was possible yet.
Thanks to the Builder, it is. But it is much more than a simple copy. It is transference. Joseph called it an evolution of the human condition. Do you have more questions, Seeker?
Apparently not.
Nothing right now. Maybe some other time.
Very well, Seeker. I will be here if you change your mind.
Alright, well, that was interesting. I guess it was only inevitable that at some point a religion would rise that focuses on augmentations and augmentation technology. And, I mean, if you think about it, uploading your brain to a computer is, well, slightly more scientifically viable than most other afterlife concepts, I guess. Anyway, what do we got here? Another keypad. Yeah, at some point I will come back and try to hack all of these locks over here. Who are you?
I drink anything with alcohol. Well, not antivenom. Maybe.
Sage advice. Sage advice. I am a little bit worried that these guys are called cultists. Because cultists in video games are usually not a good thing.
That church is sounding more and more attractive. They seem like they have answers. Maybe they will offer us sanctuary.
Don't count on it. That church is nothing but a cult. No matter all the garbage those missionaries are spewing.
Okay, apparently he is not convinced. So, we got
Seš tu sám?
Some corridors over here. Oh, my name is actually over here. Zelen apartment. Okay. But where exactly do I have to go? No, I need to go over here. The other side. I'm not going in the right direction. So let's leave through here. And what is this? A map menu. The map menu marks important locations including merchants, sewer accesses and metro stations. Press tab to open the in-game menu and use the mouse to navigate the map menu. Okay. I think I can figure that out. Oh, I see. Collar, the time machine. Right, that's where I have to go. So it's to the right and then across this little plaza or whatever it is. We got a merchant over here. I think that's the merchant that I've just been to. These are the apartments. What about the landmarks? The Velvet Rock. This avant-garde sculpture is an homage to the Velvet Revolution and a reminder that when oppression is a constant threat, the city is only as strong as its weakest link. Capek Fountain Station. Capek Fountain Station is named after the water feature in the square at the metro's exit. And apparently there's a shop right in front of us. Are you a shop?
You looking for the best prices in Prague? Not talking hot dogs here.
If the hot dogs aren't your main business, why don't you have a store?
See, this way, I get to keep my overhead down and pass on the savings to the customers.
Entrepreneurial.
Better believe it.
What have you got?
Well, I got info. The kind that's worth something.
Could always use reliable intel.
Who couldn't? But for that, I only accept payment in Europozine.
I don't have any.
Sorry, it's a deal breaker. But find me again if you get any, okay?
Okay. So he's a shop, but he only accepts Europozine as payment. Well, that's interesting. Yeah.
Oh, I'm watching you, friend. No funny moves.
Can talk to these guys, but there doesn't seem to be anything of interest here. So, I think I need to go in this direction.
That's bad. I'm not saying it isn't, but it's just a thing. It'll pass in
Sin Eater, a Jonathan Jacques Bellatet film. The best detective film in years, right? Rejuvenating the noir genre. I kind of want to watch that movie now.
I wasn't there. Look, I'm just saying, we're gonna be living with criminals like the Diwali long after the terrorists make their point and fuck off. So the mayor's plan...
There's so many noises everywhere. Ooh, look at that drone over there. Oh, that guy looks unhappy. Can I go through here? Yes, I can.
The humans here must want out.
Oh.
Down on your knees. Hands behind your head.
What's going on in this place? I mean, this looks like it could be a nice place to live, but it is very run down.
What are you expecting is going to happen?
Look, I know it's irrational. I just don't like being cooped up in there. I'll just walk. I'll meet you there. It'll be fine.
Excuse us. Thanks.
Okay, they don't want to talk to me. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to get too close to all of these policemen. They don't look friendly at all. Okay, so how do I get to that time machine place?
I said your papers are expired. But they just extended my contract. I need to get to work so they can validate my papers.
You should have thought of this yesterday, I think.
Please? If he doesn't get them renewed...
This is not my problem.
Can I just walk through here? Or do I need papers?
Papers.
Well, everyone seems to need papers.
I got them last week.
No, they expired.
Excuse me.
But they're not really asking for my papers, so I'm just going to go through here.
Do you need Augs to build it, or do you want us to live there?
Both, actually. Although everyone is welcome. It's being built by the Augmented for the Augmented.
How is it different from the Utalek complex?
There's no comparison. Utalek was a place to put people, just a way to move the problem somewhere else. Abia is built for you to live in.
Yeah, everyone seems to be talking about that place, but I'm totally not where I wanted to go to. I'm in the subway station now. How do I get to the time machine? I mean, my quest tells me to go over here. Oh, apparently it's somewhere in this direction.
Fucking Yopki. Have no pride.
Ooh.
Street is off limits, Oyobok. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed.
Oh, wait, suppose
found
these
him by
are the
now.
thugs that are raiding the bookshop, huh? Okay, so I need to find another way to get into the time machine. Oh, I see. I need to go through here and then I can actually reach this place. But I think the episode is long enough, so I'm going to make a cut here and we will try to find another way in the next episode. So as usual, thank you for watching and see you again next time.